Those Cooktown marlin might have had our measure, but I don't think the GOVE Barramundi are going to be quite so lucky. I'm fishing with my good mate Brian Long from Tackle World Geelong. We left GOVE last night, overnighted on the Ariga Bay, and now we're at a secluded location, and I don't think it's going to be too long until the fishing hots up. Little blue salmon by the look of it. Oh, aren't you a pretty little fish? Come here. It's got a bit of sting too. I don't actually think that I realised it was hooked for a while there. These things have got a lot of stink. Come here, mate. I've got something there that resembles fish. Look at that. They never know when to give up. This is a blue salmon. They go like you would not believe. Beautiful looking fish. If you come in a little bit closer as you are now, you'll actually see it looks very similar in the nose to a whitebait. That top part of the jaw protrudes and actually hangs over the front of the fish. They are tough. Not many people actually fish for them, but they eat all right, and this bloke has obviously never been on television before because he doesn't know how to sit still. Look at that beautiful blue salmon. Once again in fishing, there are no rules. We were going too fast, it wasn't the right scenario, but we still caught a fish. Oh, Barramundi! Nice, mate.
A little one.
Lovely fish. How's the weight coming out of the water?
Only small, but it's a barra.
And Longy, we saw that snag having a troll. This fish will come out of the water there, aren't they beautiful? Now you've caught, oh, and a perfect release, mate. You've caught Nile perch to how big?
102 pounds.
102 pound Nile perch, very much like a barramundi. Can you see anything at home because of all the water on the lens? I'll clean it for you.
Sorry about that.
Nile perch are basically a barramundi, but they don't come out of the water, and that's what makes our barramundi in Australia so amazing, isn't it?
It is spectacular.
Just to keep all our options open, Murph's using a cast net and he's flicking into the water here to get some mullet for bait. There's barra on the snag back there. We've seen a few, we've caught one, but they're just a little bit shut down. If we need to, we use a little mullet and they will not be able to help themselves. Look at this, here they come. Isn't it great when the bait is just sitting there ready for you to collect? Look at them. Oh, look at that, it's a baby barramundi. How gorgeous is that? Look at that. It's a little barramundi. Now, I used to have one of these in my tank at home. I'm going to get him out and look after him. Ah, gotcha. Now, how gorgeous is this? More and more people are keeping aquariums around the world now. And Jeff, just relax there for us. Look at that. A beautiful little latest Calcarifer barramundi. Look at that eye. That eye is just rosy red. It can see anything. And they are a beautiful aquarium fish. I named the barramundi Jeff because my good mate Jeff Trembath died at 27. And every time I used to talk to Jeff, I'd think of my mate. How cool is that? Let's let this little barra go. There you go, mate. Off you go. Oh, there you go. Yes, gotcha. Oh, he followed out. I had a nudge. It's a barra too. I've just been working that snag. Beautiful fish. Look at that. I know they're in there. Just been getting that right into the action. I don't actually think we'll need a net for this fish. I'm just going to lift him in. He's a nice little fish. And there is our beautiful, beautiful barramundi. Thank you very much, Murph. Look at that. I just love these fish. Oh, I just love these fish. He's only a pup. But I'll just try and get that light on there. Actually, I'll bring him around this way. Look at that light. Look at that massive, massive tail. And that scooped forehead. They're a unique fish. They actually sit down like this and look up. And you'll see them sitting like this looking up with those eyes, and they'll just explode and come up and take the bait. There's plenty of them in there. We just have to coax them out. Well done, Mr. Long.
It took a while, but we've got another one.
Yeah. Ooh, there's some mullet busting in. Some mullet busting there as well, mate.
Keep working it.
Nice barra longy. Aren't they beautiful? Now, My biggest barra is about 50 pound. How big is yours?
My biggest is 62.
Ah, you had to beat me, didn't you? Look, and the good thing about Barramundi, they don't have to be monsters to be good fun, do they?
I agree. All barra are good fun.
Up there with your favourite fish?
Well, I think they are my most favourite fish.
I tell you what, Longie's missus loves fishing, my missus loves fishing. There's nothing better than actually taking your girl out on a barra creek and having a good fish. You're not going to get seasick, you see plenty of wildlife.
It's tremendous, isn't it? It really is.
And this fishing cape is not bad, is it?
It's terrific. I think we better put this one back.
Absolutely, mate. I'll let you do the honours.
Thank you very much. There he goes.
It's late afternoon. We're heading back to the mothership. I just suggested a little troll. Now, a lot of people don't like trolling for barra. They like to actually cast at their fish and then retrieve. But sometimes you find good barra by having a troll, and it's just nice to do something different. This fish may be no different, or even not even any bigger than the ones we're catching, but now look at this. We've got a crocodile come to look at my fish. And I think he's looking because he's thinking he's going to get a feed. I've got a beautiful golden snapper. I love these fish. They fight hard, they pull hard, and they are extremely good on the chew. Don't take it personally, mate. Look at that. Golden snapper, big spot on the back. They are just beautiful. And I've just saved this bloke because there's a big crocodile. It's actually a little crocodile. And he's sitting over there going, they look so tasty. I'm going to put him back right over there so the crocodile doesn't get a free feed.
Nothing like some different species, that's for sure. The gold classic barra's working well now. Settle down, settle down. Nice little fish.
Barracuda! Of all the things! We're fishing in a river, of all the things, and guess what? I just remembered, I had the Rebel Fast Track on my rod. I stole this off the producer. So it's a classic barra. Look at that! Whoa! Now these things are nasty. So if I could have my boga grips, aren't they cool? Ooh, look at that! That is one seriously nasty fish. They've got massive fangs. I can't believe my lure's actually hung in there. But what a crap! Oh! I spoke too soon. Afraid not. A very afraid not. Look at that. He's actually chewed it to bits. I have never, ever seen a barracuda take a barra lure. He didn't read the packet properly. It was a barramundi lure, not a barracuda lure. Oh, he's a nice fish. Oh, jump shot. Well, he's not happy about proceedings. I tell you what, Murph, he's a little bit better, that fish. He's a little bit better. Just play him out, there's no rush. I'll get rid of my lure out of the way there. I'll just turn this off for us. How's that? How's the serenity, Murph? It is just beautiful. Okay. Hey, guess what? That's got my little Rebel Fast Track in there. Come on, come on. Oh, he's a jumper. I'm just going to slide him up here and say goodbye to him. See you, mate, off you go. Look at that. A jointed Rebel. Now, my owner hooks are twisted. That's no big deal. That's just because he's jumped around like a madman. This is a lure that I love. I'm going to untangle them later. It's like one of those Rubik's Cubes. It's a broken back, and when it swims like a snake. It's called a Rebel Fast Track. They are, as you can see, gold. Yep. Oh, Murph! Oh, oi! Well done, he's going to the snag. Love your work, Mr. Murphy. Oh, I'll turn this off for you. And if we keep retrieving our lures, it's just a small one this time. It's always the way, isn't it? We got smacked by some big fish, and then we get the small fish to stay on. Bring it over this way, mate. I bet he's going to be a feisty little guy too. Yeah, he's having a bit of a... Oh, lovely, Mr. Long.
Bringing it up.
A better fish? It is a better fish, I reckon.
So.
Here we go. I'm going to bring this one over. Oh, I tell you what. Oops! And I disposed of him. It's a jumping barramundi. Come on, mate, come on. How good is that? Oh, cod again.
Another cod.
Beautiful barramundi. Last light. Look at that tongue. They use that tongue. They grab little mullet and just suck them in. It's like sandpaper. Murph said last light. You can see the last light on his flanks. That's when it's all going to happen. You know what? I think we might troll past that snag just one more time. Back to Auriga Bay after a top barra session, just a few hours, and we had plenty of action. Tomorrow morning we get up early, we're chasing the barra again. It's going to be a bit of fun. Let's go, skipper.